Over a year ago, I started a hardcore world. In this world, I put together 6 different episodes and managed to survive for over 2,000 days. So in honor of that milestone, I decided to put together all of those episodes into one big video. It did take me some time to get to this point, so it's kind of fun to see like the quality of the videos increase over time. But if you enjoy the video, please do consider liking and subscribing. But enough of that. It's time to go back to over a year ago to day 1.
Hardcore Minecraft. We all know it. We all love it. We see all these famous clips of people dying in hardcore, but I'm here to prove that this is too easy, and I will not die. It's really not that difficult, but alright, enjoy the video.
Okay, so I already started, but I didn't realize I wasn't recording. So I got these resources already, and now I'm just gonna go mining. Okay, so now I've got a couple diamonds, only a few. I'm going to craft all the armor I need. Okay, so now that that's all sorted out, I build a house, and I need to get a lot of wood for that. This is a lot of villagers in here. I have an idea. To make sure they don't die? I mean, they're already trapped. You want to join them? You can join them. I mean, he looked like he was trying to. Let me sort of outline how this house is gonna look. Okay, this is what we're working with. Okay, I know you're looking at this and thinking, what are you doing? This is terrible. But wait. As soon as I do this, yeah, it starts to look a lot better. Look at that little wall design. Isn't that beautiful? I know you guys wish you had this in your base. Like, look at that. Beautiful. Now I just gotta do it to all the other sides. So here's the roof. I like it. It is a little boring outside, or like below the roof. So I'm gonna add like little pillars right here, and then a stone outline. And that's the outside finished. That's the outside. I'm going to just do spruce planks for the floor. And also need like an actual roof because I don't want this peeking through. So there we go. Okay, so now I want this house to primarily be for storage. So we're gonna put a ton of chests right here. Whoa, it's crazy. They just all appeared. Why do I do this? And door. Boom. All done. Okay, so now I need food. But I'm not going to just go running around slaughtering cows. We're going to make a farm. Now I need to build a torture chamber for cows. Okay, so I finished building it. This is where the cow grinder is going to be. Oh, this is so creepy. I love it. The way you build this is you put a little chest right there, hopper going into that, and you build like a little area for the cows to go into. And then once the cows are actually in there, you just put this little wall over them so they aren't jumping around. And yeah, you just feed them until there's too many of them. And then they start to just die. Just come on down here, guys. There's nothing suspicious about this. Nothing. Alright. Yep. Okay, so now just do that like however many more times until there's 24 cows, and then they'll start cramming, and it kills the adults first. What I'm gonna do now, since I already have, unlimited food over there, I'm gonna kill all these guys because I'm tired of using bread.
After I became self-sufficient on food, I decided it was time to start working on an automatic villager breeder. But for that build, I'm gonna need a lot of materials. Then after a bit of crafting, it was finally time to start building. I'm using a model created by this guy right here, so go check out his channel in the description.
So I AFK'd for a few hours and got a few villagers. But what I want to do now is I'm going to work on building like a little castle type thing around this. You know, this is really ugly. So I want to fix that.
With the breeder all finished, I think it's time that I start preparing for the end.
For champions, let's go Prot 3. Prot 3. Okay. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. That was so close.
Alright, and it's time.
Nope, 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 nope. Oh my gosh. Yes! Okay, okay. I can calm down now. The hard part's done. Oh. Oh. Please have a ship. Oh, yes! Okay. Okay. Now I'm gonna kill as many of these guys as I can. Oh, 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 oh. Cool. Alright, I'm getting my elytra and leaving. I got my elytra. Now, I need to just... Oh, why are you in here? Fly away. And now, we go home. Welcome back to Hardcore Minecraft. In this video, I'm going to be making some of Minecraft's best farms so that I can get the materials to build the first mega base of this series. A special thank you to these content creators for coming up with the designs for these farms. With that being said, the first farm is the iron farm. Now all I gotta do is get these guys over there. Alright, so this method should be pretty automatic. I just take the villager out of there, put them in the boat, drive it all the way over there, minecart, and get a furnace minecart to push that all the way up there, and then they'll fall in there. Okay, I did that 23 more times. Yeah, it wasn't that interesting. So we're just gonna go on to the next one. Okay, so next I'm gonna build a sheep farm about like right here. It's not gonna be like a normal sheep farm, but we're gonna build something a little bit more automatic. It's very simple. I'm sure you guys have all seen this, so I won't spend too much time explaining it. The next farm is the creeper farm. So for this farm, I'm gonna need a lot of materials. So let's start with these. So I have all the blocks that I need. I just need to put them all in here. Next, I'm gonna need a lot of wood for trapdoors. So I made my way to this mega taiga, I don't know, big taiga tree biome. I think right here would be a perfect area for this farm. Okay, so now that this farm's finished, I'm going to just sit in a glass box and AFK for a little while. Oh my gosh. Ooh! Ooh! That is a lot. Okay. I think next I'm actually gonna build a automatic paper farm right here, so that we can just have all our fireworks stuff just in the same spot. And that's the sugarcane farm done. The way this works, we have an observer right here that is looking at this one. I guess it uses the like growth stage or the age of it. And whenever that changes, that usually happens when one has grown, and then the pistons will break it. Now that I've finished building the paper farm, I think it's time that I build some kind of XP farm to be able to consistently repair all of my mending tools. Now realizing I don't have any ender pearls. I have one. Let's see. Let me put my chest plate on. Nope. Okay. Oh! No, get in the minecart. There we go. Oh my gosh. Oh my gosh. This is insane. Yeah, I'm gonna just sit here for a little bit. Might just go to my sword breaks. So in order to get the dirt for the slime farm, I'm gonna need to mine a lot of dirt for this. And so I'm thinking I'm gonna start working on flattening out this whole area because I want to build something here in the future. So when you're building a slime farm, ideally you want it to be over like a little patch of water so that less others mobs can spawn. And so I think right here will be a perfect spot. I just gotta remove a lot of these trees. So it turns out, I actually built this way too high, so it actually doesn't work at all. I gotta tear the whole thing down and rebuild it. Alright, after AFKing for about like 30 minutes with the new farm, we've got, oh, it's still working. Oh, that is a terrible noise. Oh, okay. The next farm on the list is a tree farm, an automatic tree farm, because I'm going to need a lot of Lorp stem for this next mega base next video. So, I'm supposed to flick that? That is weird. Interesting. Okay. That's how you do it. So, for the next farm I want to build a tunnel bore. And not for diamonds, but for deep slate. But for that, I'm gonna need, I believe, 30 ancient debris, and I don't have any. So I'm here at my gunpowder farm to get enough gunpowder for a lot of TNT. And at this point, I'm just gonna be able to craft all of these items. Alright, and now that we're finished building, all I need to do is hopefully right click this. Okay. Next farm is the shulker farm. So for this farm, I'm gonna need wither roses. I just spent the last 30 minutes maxing out the sword right here, and I got looting 3 out of it. So hopefully this doesn't take a long time to get wither skeletons. And this is the third. Okay, I'm out. I'm just gonna prepare for this thing to get out because I feel like there's a chance I'm gonna mess this up. Okay. How? There he goes. Oh, he went up. Okay. I really should have looked up how to do it first. So I'm this far into the build, and I realize this is one block farther than it should be. I have no idea how I managed to do that, but I'm gonna rebuild this part a block over. Now that we finished building this, just whatever this is, this behemoth, I've got to get one of these shulkers in here now. So let's go ahead and do that. Push that. Okay. Oh, is it working now? I heard the piston go off. No? In fact, oh, it is. Is it? Yes? No? Maybe? I don't know. No, that's not. Okay. Oh. It is working. Look at that. It's working. Oh, oh my gosh. This makes me feel so happy and relieved. I've spent so many hours on this. Oh my gosh. Okay. Okay, so the next farm and last farm I'm going to build is a guardian farm. Yeah, so I already know where one is, so I'm just gonna fly on over to that. You guys don't hurt too bad, right? I don't actually know. Okay, well, that was... First one was easy. Oh, ow. Okay, you do hurt. Boom. Oh, I don't have my chest plate on. Kill him quick. Okay. Okay, and now that that's all done, it's time to get building this farm. Alright, and after a few hours of AFKing, alright, yeah, stay tuned till next episode, because now that all these farms are built, we're going to be building our first mega base, because my base at home is not great. Welcome back to Hardcore Minecraft. This is going to be part 1 of 2 of trying to build this mega base that I mentioned in the last video. If you haven't seen the last 2 videos, definitely go check those out first. So I have to split this build into 2 videos just because of how massive this build is, and I need to get videos out for you guys. I can't upload once every 3 months. I'm not going to do that. This episode is going to be dedicated to building the walls of the base, and as well as a centerpiece structure that is mainly for decoration, but we're going to use it to display all my diamonds that I have in this world. And in the next video, we're going to be building all the machines and buildings that we need to make this a complete mega base. That being said, enjoy the video. So before I do anything, I'm tired of feeling like anything can kill me. So I'm going to finally upgrade everything to netherite. But first I need to raid a bastion in order to get the upgrade template. Yes! Okay. And back home we go. Okay, I forgot to hit record, but I duplicated them, and now I need to actually get the netherite for this, because, again, I don't have any. So, let's go do that. Oh, I don't have a smithing table. Oh yeah, I look a lot better now. Okay, oh. That might not be enough arrows. Okay, that might be a problem. We'll see. Y'all breaking blocks? Oh, there goes my bow. Alright, it's time that I decide where I'm gonna build this thing. And honestly, right here might be perfect. It doesn't seem like I'm gonna have to remove that much. Yeah, this might be the best spot. Honestly, I just did this by accident. Yeah, so I just gotta get to work. So after flattening that mountain, I ended up filling the area with thousands of dirt, but it was very boring. So I'm not gonna make y'all watch that. And now that I've finished this platform, it's time that I start collecting materials for the actual build. Alright, so first I've got to
Okay, so first I'm gonna start with collecting 20 shulkers of deep slate using this machine down there. So let's get to work.
Alright, so now that I have all my deep slate, it's time to go to this tree farm I built the other episode and get 5 shulkers worth of warp stem. Alright, so now after doing this whole thing for a while, I need to turn all 4 of these into these, and then I can strip it all down into this. After gathering all those materials and I did some crafting, it was time to actually start building the walls to the mega base. so now all these walls are finally finished. So now it's time that I actually start terraforming this place. So it's not just, you know, flat. Now that the walls itself are basically done, I'm here at a cherry blossom biome because I want to plant a ton of cherry trees around the base. So I'm just gonna try and chop down all of these trees and then get a ton of saplings. I just found out that I can actually get more saplings using this machine. So I think I'm gonna do that for a little bit because I'm gonna need a lot. So all the saplings are done and placed, but the grass looks really boring. So I think I'm just gonna simply go around and put bone meal on the grass to give it some more life. Now that I've finished bone milling the grass and all that, I'm going to finish these little pillar things because, well, look at them. They don't look great. Now that I had finished the walls of the base and the terrain inside the base, it was time to actually start building the first structure of this mega base. And the gathering of these materials were streamed on my Twitch, which you guys should definitely go check out. Alright, so now that this little build right here is all finished, I'm gonna fill in all of these little, I guess, quadrants, I don't know, these sections with a different type of biome. So if I load up the schematic, see, that's gonna be birch, I believe, yeah, that's spruce, oak, and then I don't know if I want to do cherry blossom right there. I might do dark oak. Actually, yeah, I'm gonna do dark oak because I don't want to have one of the biomes be the same as the entire build. So I think instead of cherry blossom there, we're gonna do dark oak. But right this second, I'm gonna get all the like terraining done, as you can see right through there. So let's get to work on that. Okay, and now all of the terraining is done. Now I just gotta start placing saplings. Okay, now it's time to actually fill this thing with the diamonds that I have. So right now I have about 2 stacks, and we're just gonna start placing. Let's start from the middle. Alright, and then as the top of this, right here in the middle, we're going to put a crafting table, just in case I ever have loose diamonds in my inventory and I want to put them on here, and just craft them right there. Hey! Welcome back to Hardcore Minecraft. In this video, I'm finally finishing the mega base by building the super smelter, the trading hall, automatic food farm, and a massive auto sorter that's going to sort up to 600 different items. This entire base contains almost 500,000 blocks, so please consider liking the video and subscribing. With all that being said, let's get into the video. So I'm going to start this video off by building the super smelter first, which will go right here. The reason I'm going to build this first is because I kind of need the super smelter for a lot of the later builds that we're making. So it's not even... Ow, ow, ow! now I have got to clean my inventory. Holy crap, hold on. Alright, now I gotta turn these into deep slate tiles and deep slate bricks. Next, I'm back at the tree farm for, again, for the planks. Alright, now that I have everything collected, it's time to start building. So yeah, now that that's done, I'm sure y'all can see this is really ugly. Well, it's not ugly, but it's basic. Only use 3 blocks. I kind of want to do some sort of weathered design. Yeah, I like this a lot more, you know, because the stuff up here is very subtle. And then the, you know, right here, the little cracks and stuff. I like this. It's a lot more texture. You know, trying to get out of my comfort zone and actually try and use some variety in the builds. So I'm gonna repurpose this for my nether portals. And now I just need to mark down these coordinates, divide those by 8, and then place a portal on the other side. Now I... Oh my! Oh my gosh! Alright, cool. Now my nether portal's like actually decorative and not just in the middle of somewhere. Now after getting that done, it was time that I actually build this automatic carrot farm. I built this using villagers and just working them till their hands bleed. You know, they'll never stop working for me. But I'll never go to bed hungry. So. This looks so cool from the inside. I don't know what it is about this. Okay, anyways. Now that this is all done, we gotta build the actual automatic food farm here. I'm gonna fix up this floor so that, you know, it's not just like a mob spawner, basically. That's what it is right now, and it's also plain. So I'm never gonna actually be in here, so it doesn't really need to be functional, if we're being honest. So I think I'm gonna do like this kind of like deep slate sea lantern grid pattern thing. So the next thing I had to do was put the villagers in the carrot farm, which villagers are just so boring. So I'm just not gonna show you guys that. Alright, now the farm is completely finished. So it's been running for maybe like 10-15 minutes. So let's go ahead and see. Nice. Okay. There's nothing in these middle chests yet. But look at that. Okay. So that solves half of our food issue. What I'm gonna do now is just quickly build up a small gold farm. So yeah, let's go to the nether and start building. Now that this is done, I'm gonna sit here for a little while and just farm up on a lot of gold. The third thing I'm gonna work on for this video is a new trading hall, because right now this is my villager setup. It's not great, so we're gonna fix that. The trading hall is gonna be big enough that I can fit every single enchantment book trade inside of it. When the villagers get nerfed next update, I won't need to worry about dealing with all that because I already have every book. And now I'm on the last villager, and all I need now is Frostwalker. So let's see how long this takes me to get. We're gonna count it. It's not Frostwalker 3, but I've been doing this for too long, so. And now we have every single enchantment that you can get with villagers. So now, next update, I believe they're nerfing the librarians. So next episode, or next update, I mean, we don't need to worry about that. We have every book. I destroyed that entire railway, and then I just now realized I wanted to put villagers up here too. Okay. Okay, I accidentally brought one extra. And now it was time that I start working on the final build of this video, the auto sorter. So I just did the math, and I'm going to need 4 double chests worth of logs. Yeah, this is gonna take forever. So I did set up a little. Oh wait, hang on. Ow, go away. I did set up a little. Oh. 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 Ow. I did set up a little auto sorter here. I don't want this creeper to see me. Oh. Okay. I set up an auto sorter right here so that I can get all of the roses to turn into... No, go away. Okay, so I set up a sorter to get all the roses from this farm to turn into bone meal. They kind of suck at turning into bone meal, so I kind of hope it'll add up over time, but they take forever, so... But it's better than what I was doing before. Nothing. So, actually, since it takes so long for me to produce bone meal in order to get all the wood I need, we're gonna start collecting all 600 items that I need for the auto sorter. And when I was done collecting all the items I needed to sort, I went back to the original challenge of collecting wood for the amount of hoppers and chests that this build would take. So after so much AFKing, I finally have all these hoppers. Guys, I'm mining for redstone. And look! Hold up, wait, can I sleep? No, okay, well, I'm gonna keep this open for a second. Let's try now.
Day 1000.
Okay. That was cool. Now I gotta get back to mining. Okay, so I've spent probably a couple hours mining redstone. I think let's find out how many I've mined. I've mined almost 2,000 redstone over the past couple days. Trying to get all of the resources I need, and this just isn't working. So we're gonna build an actual witch farm. Okay, found one. Whoa. Hang on, I'm distracted. Oh, you guys are all burning up. Oh, you losers. You not care about me? Oh. Okay, now I need to, like, get the materials for this. I flew out all the way here. I forgot to get materials. So I gotta go back and actually get the stuff to build this farm. And now we're back, but this time I actually have the materials that I need to build this thing. I don't expect it to be crazy. Okay. Half an hour, I'll take it. Then I let this farm run overnight, and I was able to collect all the redstone I needed for this build. But now that I have all the materials I need, it's time to finally start building the sorter. I'm 1,300 days into this hardcore world. I have an automatic villager breeder, automatic iron farm, tree farm, and slime farm over there. An automatic gold farm that I can't hear anything while I'm using. I even have a villager trading hall that has every single enchantment book. That is literally impossible to do now. And I live in a base that is built up of over maybe just about 500,000 blocks. But my end dimension still looks like this. So I'm gonna change that. Before I do anything in this video, I gotta fix this problem. I need to turn all of these into actual diamonds. Alright, time to mine all this with Fortune 3. Okay. Now, another little thing I want to do is I want to fix my armor, because it looks so boring. Oh, yeah. And the first step to this end transformation is to kill the Ender Dragon all 20 times so that I can fill the outer ring with all the end getaways that I need. But a problem with that is I don't have any gas tiers for this. So yeah, we're gonna build a farm for that. I need a ton of obsidian for this. So we're gonna mine down this pillar right here. And now I have everything for this farm, so I just gotta build it. I let the farm run for like 10 minutes. Ooh! Okay. Now all that's left to do is just fight the Ender Dragon 19 times. Yep, okay, that is how you do it. I'm just gonna knock this out quick. Whee. There we go. Dragon. Ah, I'm on fire. Alright, that's dragon number 1. Just 18 more to go. Okay, so now I need to start like gathering materials for this thing. I'm gonna try and gather like 20 shulkers of dirt. This should be a good place to start. Future Jack here. So the plan for this build is to simply just make it look like the overworld is spreading from the center portal thing. We're gonna use obsidian to outline that whole area. Yeah, I need about like 5 stacks of obsidian for this. And you know, like a normal person, I built a farm, is what I should have done.
"2,000 years later."
Alright, the outline's placed. Now I gotta fill it in with grass.
Foi no baile de favela que tudo aconteceu. Fui duvidar do novinho, mas olha no que deu. Ele me arrastou pra treta e eu fiquei à vontade. Fui tirando a roupa toda e começou a sacanagem. Foi no baile de favela que tudo aconteceu. Fui duvidar do novinho, mas olha no que deu. Ele me arrastou pra treta e eu fiquei à vontade. Fui tirando a roupa toda e começou a sacanagem. Foi no
Okay, so now this is all done. Let's take a look at it. Oh yeah, that looks cool. We're gonna build a village inside of here. I'm gonna start with dirt paths. Now I'm gonna build the first villager home. I'm gonna build a well. Next is gonna be one of these small houses. These have always been my least favorite build. Now I think I'll build a butcher shop. I don't know if this is right, because the picture I'm looking at only shows one side. So, okay, it's time to build the other small house. So, something really weird happened with this footage of this next clip, because I don't know, I think the footage just corrupted. That was really weird. I don't know what happened. That's what we got so far, so let me finish this up while actually recording this time. And every village has a church, so let's go ahead and build one. That's the church done, and now the last unique build I need to make is the blacksmith. Okay, now all that's left to do is a couple more of these little houses, and then we're done with the buildings. Now I'm gonna start sprinkling some like light posts. Now I just gotta build a couple more of those around here. With the village complete, it's time that I fix like the biggest problem of this build, and that's how boring the agriculture is. I mean, like, look at how flat and ugly this grass is. Yeah, that's much better. Before I get into the last bit of the video, everybody who joins my Discord gets a special role. This role will get you priority to join any events that I look forward to hosting with my viewers, so go to the description and join, like right now. And now it's time that I start the final part of this build, and that is breaking down all of the obsidian pillars. I'm gonna make them look like they're kind of like decaying from the overworld transformation. So you'll see the pillars that are farther inside of the perimeter are more destroyed than the ones that are closer to the outside. So let's get into it. Now it's time for the crying obsidian. And now all that's left is to get a couple villagers into the end.
Thursday, October 31st. The city streets are crowded for the holiday. Even with the rain. Hidden in the chaos is the element, waiting to strike like snakes. But I'm there too.
welcome back to Hardcore. In this video, I decided I would build the Wayne Manor on a giant island. This video is going to be separated into 4 phases, each one contributing to the final build. Let's not waste any more time and let's get into phase 1. To start things off, we're going to go over here to where all my other farms are, and I need a lot of cobblestone. So we're going to start off by building a cobblestone generator, but it's going to be a little bit bigger than the normal one, because this sucks. Now that this is running, I'm gonna let it sit for 8 hours, and we'll see what we got. After one night of AFKing, the storage system overflowed, so I need to fan this a bit. Alright, yeah, this should be enough. And after another night of AFKing, the machine's full again. But that should be enough, so I need to turn all this into stone. And then in order to do that, I'm gonna need a new super smelter. Yeah, that short little montage, that's been my life for a week. At least 8 hours a day I've been running this world, just doing that. But I've got all the stone. What I've got to do now is get 6 chokers at once. Now I need a few stacks of iron and coal ore. And with that, phase 1 is done. And now I've just got to find a place to build these islands. Now that the underwater portion of the outer islands are done, I need to, well, build the out of water portions. I need to build them up, basically. That's what I need to do. And now it's time for the main island. With the island being finished, we can move into phase 3 and start gathering materials for the Wayne Manor. Now that all the materials are gathered, we can move into the last part of this video, and that's building the Wayne Manor.
After finishing the exterior, I kind of realized there's no way to get up there. So now I gotta build the interior, but since I haven't lit up the area inside at all, I kinda made a mob farm. So I gotta fix this. Now it's time to finish the build. Last thing I want to do for this build is something with the dragon egg. Like I need something to do with it. I think it's just sitting in this house right now. There it is. Boom. Okay. This up here. Boom.
thanks for watching to the end. If you enjoyed, please do consider subscribing for more episodes just like the ones in this video. And also, be sure to join my Discord for a special role and immediate updates on all of my future videos. Anyways, thank you for watching.
Thanks for watching. Jack is not good. Please subscribe and like the video.
ドアが閉まります。